Hey, yeah, I'm doing another one of these. Fun fact, I actually have a tattoo now, so I'm qualified from this point onwards to take the piss out of the bad ones.
Yeah. There we go, in case you was wondering. Teehee.
Now, luckily I went to a professional studio and had it done, and it turned out well. These people, on the other hand, they did not have good luck. Oh boy, starting off with a bad portrait tattoo, as always. So, this is obviously meant to be Freddie Mercury of Queen, but yeah, I'm not sure faces and portraits were exactly this particular artist's forte, shall we say. It looks less like Freddie Mercury and more like what you'd imagine Patrick Star from SpongeBob would look like if he was a human. That's honestly the first thing that came to mind when I saw this one. What is up with the shape of his head and the face, and why is his face so fat? It shouldn't be like that. I can understand the black blob on the top lip because he had the moustache, but what's up with the bit on the bottom as well? Like, is this Freddie Mercury with a moustache, or is he wearing black lipstick? Like, what the fuck's going on here? And don't even get me started on the microphone and the hand off on the right there. That's just... Jesus Christ, how the hell did this tattoo artist get a job? This right here is the reason I'll probably never get any kind of portrait on me. I don't think I would be brave enough to risk this. Okay, we're on to the good old-fashioned misspelt ones here. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. You're not going to be well after you see how badly this tattoo turned out, mate, that's for sure. Okay, so they've missed out the apostrophe in both of the I's, but apart from that the spelling's good. But I mean, just look at it. Was this supposed to be bubble writing, but then it just sort of, I don't know, the artist just sort of gave up or something? And look at the O's on the knots. That honestly looks like my handwriting from like year 5. What the fuck? Was this done by like a fucking dyslexic kid from year 4 primary school or something? What? How? How do you have handwriting that bad as a tattoo artist? Was he drunk when he did this? Like, what? Also, why? Alright, the execution of this is absolutely terrible, but also, why would you just get words just written all here? Do you know how much space that is wasted on something so terrible? Why would you do this? That's like the entire area here taken up with subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm joking. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. What's that even supposed to mean? Was he trying to sound like deep and philosophical with this? Or was this just yet another product of drunk tattooing? I think that could be the case, honestly. What the fuck is this one? Alright, so we've got a rather weird portrait of the ever popular Donald Trump. I say that with extreme sarcasm. With 2 Twitter icons either side. I'm not sure how those 2 things relate, other than the fact that Trump has a Twitter account. Why would anyone in their right mind ever get a portrait of Trump? Why would you do that? He's like one of the most unpopular people right now. Why would you... I mean, I get if you're some kind of fucking maniac who supports him, then yeah, you might, but still, why would you want a portrait of a fucking president on your back? Why would anyone want a portrait of any kind of president of any kind or anything like that? Why would you want this? This has broken my fucking thought process, this has. I mean, you could have at least picked an image of Trump where he doesn't look like he's sucking off the Invisible Man or something. I mean, I know he talks like that a lot. He's like, do you like my lips? Do you like my lips when you go like this? But you could have at least picked something that didn't look quite so stupid. Fuck it, moving on. We've got a few more of these to get through yet. Oh, Jesus Christ, I think I just had a heart attack from this one. Yeah, I can feel it coming. Oh no! What the fucking hell is this one? Don't ask why I've got an empty Coke bottle in my room, it's for a project. So, this heart attack inducing monstrosity is... I presume it's supposed to be that Borat guy from that film. I'm really not familiar with Borat in the slightest. I assume it's meant to be him, but what is it? What is this? It looks like a cross between Jeremy Clarkson and Borat, if someone, like, lubed up a broom handle with engine oil and just rammed it up their ass all of a sudden. How would you go through with this? Surely you must have seen the design and approved of it before you had it done on you. Like, how does this happen? How does this... What the I don't know where this person got this design done. It looks like it's maybe on a thick arm or something, maybe a thick forearm perhaps, or whatever that's called there. It could be on a leg, wherever it is. I hope to God they keep it covered up, and if they ever uncover it, I hope to God they give everyone within a 10-mile radius sufficient warning before they do so, otherwise heart attack cases are going to go through the fucking roof. Oh my god, as if portrait tattoos couldn't get any worse in this video so far. Now we have this. Okay, this isn't the absolute worst I've ever seen. I mean, at least it looks like a person. It looks at least half competent, but the facial expressions are just haunting me right now. What the fuck? And as for the shading, like, okay, granted, maybe this was supposed to be from a portrait of a person of a particular skin colour, in which case, okay, fair enough for them trying to do the shading, but either they gave up when they were trying to do the forehead, or that's not the case. Honestly, I'm willing to bet this was just supposed to be a picture of some random ass white woman, and for some reason they tried to shade in the skin. Is this racist? Is this tattoo racist? Does this count as like some form of blackface or something? I feel like this tattoo is maybe slightly racist. Perhaps unintentionally, but racist nonetheless. I can't speak, fuck me. That wasn't an invitation, by the way. Jesus fucking crap apricots, what is this? Crap apricots, that's a new one, I've never heard that one before. I don't even know what this was. Was this supposed to be a child or an adult, or like what was this supposed to be? This looks like something out of a fucking horror film about some kind of possessed child's doll from like the 1860s or something. What the what? I'm just gonna move on because I feel like the longer I'm staring at this, the more cursed my life is gonna get. I feel like I'm gonna die young in some weird Final Destination style freak accident now because I've seen this tattoo. I think it's haunted, not gonna lie. Let's move on. Keep clam and carry on. Keep clam. Remember kids, if you have clams lying around and you're doing a bit of spring cleaning, maybe clearing out your room, never throw away your clams because you've got to keep clams. I don't know where I'm going with that joke. Keep clam and carry on. I think the phrase you're looking for is keep calm and carry on. I wonder how calm they were when they got home, looked in the mirror and realised they have a misspelled tattoo now. Because not gonna lie, I'd probably be panicking a bit. This is why I didn't go for something with text when I got mine done. Just a simple image. I mean, I guess if this woman likes clams, it might not be too bad, but like, who likes clams? Do people even know that clams exist? I feel like clams are one of the things that you're aware of when you're a fan of SpongeBob when you're like 4 years old, but then any other time, you're not really aware that clams are a thing that exists, do you? They kind of slip your mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where were we? Oh yeah, not sure how you're going to salvage this one short of a trip to the laser surgery place, but I wish you all the best of luck, you fucking maniac. Alright, this one just looks like it was drawn by a fucking 7-year-old. So we've got the Earth, who's crying and has giant arms for some fucking weird reason. I assume that's the moon, with a shocked face in the top left, and I'm guessing this is supposed to be the meteorite crashing into Earth that killed the dinosaurs or some shit. Either that or it's predicting the future demise of the human race. It's kind of a weird thing to get, like, why does it look so cartoonish? Why does it look like it was drawn by a 6-year-old? And why did someone get this? This honestly looks like something that I would have like doodled in my fucking maths textbook back in year 6. To be fair, my drawing skills were even worse than this back then. They still are, to be honest. At least it's small, and that's probably on like a leg or somewhere where you can cover it up, so at least you have the option to limit your embarrassment levels with this one. That's more than some people in this series have had, shall we say. Continuing the theme with badly drawn cartoon-style tattoos that look like they were done by a newborn child, who's crippled, by the way, we have whatever the hell this thing is. I think this is supposed to be an anthropomorphic depiction of a bottle of some kind, but I really don't know. This looks like a bottle. If it came to life, became anthropomorphic. Someone really badly surgically implanted SpongeBob's face on the front. What is this? What the this applies to this one and the last one that I just showed, but there is no fucking way in hell someone went to a tattoo shop, asked the artist, I don't even know what you'd ask them to do that would result in this, but let's just say somehow they got past that stage. Sure, how would you approve of this? Surely you must have seen the stencils that they draw out and approved of it. And if not, then how? It just baffles me how it's a possibility that these tattoos can even exist in the first place. Who did this? What kind of fucking hack, fraud, drunken, uni student maniac high off ketamine did this, for God's sake? At least it's small, so I guess it didn't cost that much, but let's be honest, any amount of money would be an absolute rip-off for this abomination. Okay, last... My Jill Valentine just fell over. Yeah, one problem with these Funko Pops, they tend to be kind of top-heavy because of the obvious, massive head. I usually have to lean it up against something. Anyway, like I was saying, last one for the day. Continuing the trend of badly drawn tattoos that look like they were done by a crippled child, we have this crab going grrr, grrr. Well, someone obviously doesn't know crabs very well because crabs don't go grrr. Do crabs make noises? I don't know if crabs make noises, other than of course going ah, gah, 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 gah. Follow the ESJ channel for more bad SpongeBob character impressions. Yeah, crabs don't go grrr, and secondly, this is the worst drawn crab I've ever seen. I've not actually seen that many drawings of crabs that I can recall, to be honest, but of the ones that I have seen, this is definitely amongst the worst. Crabs don't have eyes like that, they have eyes on little stalks, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they have mouths like that, they have little mandibles. Their claws aren't all squished up and they don't grow out the top of their head, and their legs don't go off in all fucking directions out the side of their body like that. That's feather! Yeah! I'm terribly sorry, I don't know what the fuck I just did there. I think it's these tattoos giving me brain damage, that's what's doing it. I swear, every time I do a worst tattoos video, I just make a complete ass of myself because of the contagious brain damage I'm receiving from looking at these fucking things. Okay, that was Worst Tattoos, part 11. Can't believe I've been doing this since like almost the beginning of my channel. We're on 11 episodes now. There's just no end to the bad things that people will get put on themselves, is there? There really isn't. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. I am probably going to be back in a couple of weeks, if you're lucky, with another video. So hopefully I can keep that promise. It depends how much I procrastinate. I don't know, I tend to do that quite a bit. Goodbye!